Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Gamer Podcast. My name's Jordan, your Classic Evolved, and welcome to episode number 5, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. Got a lot to talk about today. Wow, this last week has been absolutely crazy in the gaming world. Yes, it is episode number 5. I'm not that dumb. But today we got quite a little bit to talk about, but as you can tell by the screen, we don't have a cam up today. No, we do not. I wanted to do a no cam stream or podcast, not stream, in reveal for the SoundCloud. Boom. Great production. Oh my God. So yeah, we have a SoundCloud now for the podcast. So for you guys who don't want to waste as much data on your phone, if you have a plan or whatever, I think you can like download off of SoundCloud. I'm not positive. I don't use SoundCloud very often, but my friend was saying if you can put them on SoundCloud, it's a lot easier to watch. So I was like, all right, I'll do that. So it is now up on SoundCloud, and I'll keep that up in the top right corner for a little bit. Just to remind you guys, I'll throw the link down in the description for the podcast on SoundCloud. And yeah, so today we got a little bit to talk about. Now, if you hear stuff in the background, I closed my window, tried my best, but there's some city people like down the street doing some building on something. I have no clue, so disregard that noise. I don't even think you guys will be able to hear it like at all either way. All right, but this past week we had the release of Apex Legends, the next battle royale by the guys over at Titanfall. And actually, I wanted to know the name of the producers. Respawn Entertainment developers, Respawn Entertainment. So they made Apex Legends, and what a game that has been. If I go to Twitch right now, I could put this up on the screen. Game's top of the boards. Easily top of the boards. It's insane. It's kind of hard to explain how this game is so big right now. It is insanity, and I actually will probably put it up on screen if I can. There we go. Let's do this. Transition. Boom. Look at that. Top of the screen. 302,000 viewers. It's Fortnite's not even in the top 3 right now, which is crazy. I'm guessing there's some Counter-Strike and League of Legends and even Dota stuff going on right now. So that's pretty good. It's top of the boards, and being top of the boards on Twitch is pretty impressive. Now I'm going to take that SoundCloud thing off the top right. There we go. Again, that's in the description. The Apex Legends, man, has been blowing up on the timeline on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Everyone is playing that game now. I'll be honest, I think it's probably the best battle royale that's come out in the past like year, 2 years. For me, battle royale, no matter what you do with it, no matter how it is, it's battle royale, and I don't like it because it's random. You can be good at the game, but if you get into a gunfight and you come out of it and you win the gunfight because you're just better than everyone, but then there's a team third partying, you're dead, and it's kind of annoying, I guess, to say the least with battle royale. But I will say this game changes it up a bit. The game is the smoothest game that I've ever seen on release. This thing runs so well. Well, really smooth, I should say. It's not the easiest game to run per se, but the game runs smooth in terms of gameplay. The sliding mechanics and the shooting, everything is really, really good. And obviously, Respawn Entertainment, they make Titanfall. Titanfall's a good game. It's a smooth game. It's a fantastic game. There's just a lack of just content, I guess, in the game, and people kind of just pushed Titanfall to the side because it just wasn't enough when it came out. And even Titanfall 2, which was decent, and I played the beta, it just wasn't, it didn't grasp, like, I didn't want to play it, like, necessarily. It was one of those games, and they released that they were going to come out with it just randomly, and then boom, it's out, and it's top. And there was just a tournament yesterday, the Twitch Rivals tournament, and I believe Ninja's team won. He got carried by some top-tier guy who's nasty at the game. But I'll be honest, I think tournaments for Battle Royale are stupid. It's just random. How many people you run into, it's just, And they do it based on kills. I'm pretty sure it was based on kills, and if you win, you get certain points. But like pretty much every team you watch was winning their matches. It was just how many teams they could run into. And that's one thing I was going to bring up with Apex Legends. There is no tilted towers. There is no firing range like Blackout, Fortnite Blackout. The game doesn't have like a main area to land, which isn't a bad thing. I think it's something that's really unique with the game. There's no specific spot to land in the game. In the beginning of the match, a circle pops up on the map where rare loot is going to drop, like more likely. And a lot of people will try to land there, or they'll try to land up on this ship that has, I think, rare loot on it. There's like a flying ship that ends up landing eventually, which a lot of people try to land at. It's kind of hectic. It's probably not the best thing to try to land at, but a lot of people try to. For me, I don't know all the spots on the map, and actually, Apex Legends map. Let's get the map up here. Here it is. Yeah, so the map, there's different spots. So a lot of people land Bunker. A lot of people might land Skull Town because it's a huge like desert town that has just a ton of buildings and loot. My team, we always land around Cascades or Bridges, which is kind of the middle of the map. Just because there's a good amount of loot there, and most of the time we'll run into a decent amount of people. And even if we don't run into anyone, we're in the middle of the map. So if we hear gunshots off to the north, we'll just run up north, whatever. And, the map's not that big, especially with the movement of this game. You can get around the map pretty quickly, especially with the different, I'll call them specialists, but characters. There's different characters with different abilities and stuff. And I think that also adds something to the game. The abilities of all the characters. There's no battle royale that does that. Like characters with abilities. And the abilities aren't overpowered, really. They're cool. You have the character that can put up teleporters, pretty much. And as good as she is, I mean, if you know she just teleported near you and she has a teleporter up, you kind of just watch where that teleporter is and you kill them coming out of it. It's not like anything crazy, but if you're the team with the friend who just used the teleporters, you can get close to them really quickly type thing. It's, I think it's super, super, interesting to how specialists play in the game, and it adds a different dynamic. But at the end of the day, it's just a battle royale, and I'll be honest, I don't find myself playing it very often. Like, after a night of playing some Call of Duty with the boys or, whatever, we might play a match or two. But, like, last night, we played Blackout instead of Apex. And we were just like, all right, we're going to play till we win. We won on our second match. We went to bed. Because it's just, like, it's easier just to hop on Blackout. In terms of, like, because we're already on Call of Duty. Like, Apex, it's kind of, I feel like I'm forced to play it in a way. And I hate playing it alone. You have to play it with, like, at least 2 other people. 1, if that. Because there's no solos, there's no duos, it's only 3s. And if you're with randoms, it's not fun. I had a game, like, probably 4 days ago that I was playing. 2 random teammates. I ended up with 13 kills in the end, and we got to, like, 5th place. But every single gunfight we got into, my one teammate would die instantly, and then he'd be crying on the mic like, come on, dude. And then the other teammate would get some damage down, then I would be able to, like, wipe them, and then that was that. And then we got to this. We ran to, like, an actual half-decent team, and then they just kind of smoked us. I don't know what gun this guy had. I died in, like, 3 seconds, but what can you do? But, yeah, if they add solos, I'm not sure how that's going to work even then with the specialists. So it'll be interesting to see where Apex Legends goes with their game and what they plan on doing with the map and variety and all that. I think, how it plays, the gunplay, it's really, really good. It's fantastic. It's just, what else can they do with the game? I mean, the Battle Royale genre in general is just kind of, it's kind of there, but it's just, no matter what you do with it, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. On other news, big news for Call of Duty 2019. If you guys didn't know, Call of Duty 2019, Charlie Intel just had a chat with some of the guys there. I'm really hoping it's MW4, please. But breaking news, Call of Duty 2019 will have a campaign, large multiplayer mode, and a new co-op experience. So like Spec Ops from MW2, because that would be fantastic. I love Spec Ops from MW2. I literally played those for hours trying to get 5 stars. It was fantastic. Uh, One thing I say with Black Ops 4, and it's hard to explain, but even though having a campaign doesn't mean much in Call of Duty, a campaign adds like a core to the game. Black Ops 4 is like soulless. Like there's nothing, the maps mean nothing. The characters, I don't like know them or anything. They're not, it's kind of hard to explain, but like the characters, there's nothing special about them. I feel like it's just Black Ops 3 characters with new maps type deal. Like that's what I feel like we're running into, and it's weird, I guess, to think about that. But campaigns, it's just it adds something to the game, like a core to the game that I don't know really how to explain. Like if you played the campaign from Black Ops 2 and then you go and play the multiplayer maps, you're like, oh, this is from there in the campaign. This makes sense, and oh, this and that. It's just like it makes sense with the campaign. Right now, the maps are just kind of random, um, and it's hard to explain. But also, I'm looking at a timeline right now. They said the Activision Blizzard CFO just said that the Call of Duty game is as team building as it is it's going to be the best Call of Duty ever built. Apparently, that's what they said. Now, again, they say that every year, but they're saying this game's going to be huge. Like huge, like high expectations. This game is rooted in franchise history. Now they said this next Call of Duty is going to be rooted in franchise history, so hopefully it's going to be a Modern Warfare. Now Modern Warfare 3 was World War 3, and that was crazy, so I don't know what they're planning on doing, because I think a game past MW3 would be Black Ops 2. Like in terms of storyline-ish and in terms of like the weapons they use, unless it's like right after MW3, it's the skirmishes that I don't know how they're going to do that. It'll be interesting to see nonetheless regarding the next Call of Duty, and obviously we'll learn more throughout the year. I'm not getting my hopes up too high. I just want a modern day Call of Duty, even if it's a little bit in the future. If it has modernish guns, it'll be fantastic. You can't go wrong with that. MW3 was the last modern game. I think I don't count Ghost as a modern game, really. And it was the best Call of Duty of all time, in my opinion. So if we can just go back to that, we'll see how it is, but I'm just hoping. I hope that Call of Duty can be like fun again. You gotta understand, I don't play Call of Duty unless my friends are on and we're gonna play GBs and just kind of have some fun. I will not touch pubs, like public matches, owl. And it sucks to say that, but the game's just boring. It's so boring. The maps suck. And I was actually playing yesterday. We were just warming up. The only time I play pubs is when I'm warming up to play some GBs. And I get one of the DLC maps and I'm like, wow, this map sucks. What are they thinking? Like, oh my, it just pisses me off. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. In other news, though, Champions League started up again. I think Manchester United lost 2-0 to PSG, if I'm not mistaken. Did they? Yeah, they did yesterday. Barcelona plays this week against Lyon, or next week on Tuesday against Lyon. They play Saturday against I forget who they play on Saturday. Oh my gosh. Oh my! All I care really about is Champions League. They play Lyon, so it's like that's fun. That's fantastic. NBA news. Celtics won. Yay! They beat the 76ers. I mean, I like basketball, but the Warriors are gonna win the finals. It doesn't matter what I think or anything. I don't think Kyrie's going to leave Boston. And, yeah, the Lakers might not even make the playoffs at this rate. Jeez. We did have some questions in the comments, though. Hold on. Let me find this. We had... Oh, here's the question. TY versus John. Who is better at Call of Duty? This is an interesting one. So, TY and John, they're the boys I play Call of Duty with. They're always fighting over who's better. Obviously, I'm the best on the team. What can I say? I'm kidding. Well, maybe I'm not kidding. But TY versus John. So I've been playing with TY forever. Like since Infinite Warfare, we played hours and hours and hours of that game. It's kind of crazy. John started playing this year with us. I think he was a year below me. Like when I was a sophomore, he was a freshman, but I never knew him. Like I've never actually seen him face to face in real life. I just know him over the mic pretty much, but I feel like I've known him. I don't know how to explain that. He started playing this year, and who is better? Who would I rather play with? Tyler, completely. Tyler's got the like I don't know how to explain it, the mood. He doesn't get pissed. He doesn't yell. Like, I mean, he will get mad, but like he's just chill about it. John gets pissed all the time. It's always someone's fault. He's not one of those teammates. He's one of those kids who will probably go far, but he just is too intense about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be intense, but who is better gun skill wise? All right, how do I explain this? Black Ops 4 doesn't show who's the best player at all. It's hard to explain. EKIA, like most of the time, the person at the top of the scoreboard with the most kills won't have the most damage. John, most of the time, probably doesn't have the most damage. He has the most kills. He also runs the SOG, but he likes to pretend that the SOG player doesn't get in the most engagements and therefore should have the most kills on the map. He thinks the Maddox players are like goats. They have it easy. I don't know. Tyler's got that knowledge. I don't want to. Maybe, man. Tyler's lacks a little bit of gun skill. I think John maybe just outplays Tyler, gun skill wise. Kind of depends, I guess, on the gun. John wouldn't be nearly as good on Infinite Warfare. Like if he switched over to Infinite Warfare, Tyler would be better than him. I would take Tyler. I mean, even now, I'd probably take Tyler just because of their not play style, just like their personalities. Because John's too intense, too often. He still has the dream of going pro. That's a far-fetched dream. I'm sorry. He's always wanted to play wagers. I'm just like, I don't know about that. But yeah, it kind of depends on the game. Practically even though, if you take everything into account. So yeah, John also kind of lacks knowledge a little bit. He may think I'm doing something stupid. In reality, I saw something. Tyler recently just baits me now on purpose, so that's fun. He just starts laughing on the mic when I die. I'm like, bro, come on, double hit with me. But yeah, it's pretty much even. On any other COD, probably Tyler. I've only seen John on this COD, so I can't really say much, and it's the most unskilled COD of all time, so kind of sucks. The most host reliant COD, so it's fun. What else is there to talk about? Rocket League. I guess we can talk about Rocket League. I was playing Rocket League last night. So if you wonder what games I play Dead by Daylight and I play Rocket League. I think Dead by Daylight is a really skill-based game. That game takes a lot of skill. Like, if you know the killer that you're playing, and if you know how to outplay them, or if you're the killer and you can kind of tell the perks that the survivors are running and whatnot, it's one of those games where you can outplay everyone on the map. Like, I've ran into killers, and I know that they're doing certain things dependent on their character, and I just know how to outplay it. Like, Michael Myers. Michael Myers on Dead by Daylight, he relies on staying in a chase with you to rack up his tiers so he can start, so he's faster, or he can start one-shotting in tier 3. So what you have to do is you have to break line of sight with him, and you have to break the chase. You have to just escape from him. So you just try to stay as wary as possible and try not to even have a chase with him, because in the end he'll probably end up killing you. And now I was playing the other day with my brother, and we were playing Michael Myers, and he ended up getting to tier 3, and he was on it for, it did last a long time. It lasts pretty long. And he's running around the map, and I knew he knew the area I was in, and so I literally just hugged this tree and just waited for him to run past, because he's going really fast once he's on tier 3, and it's just the knowledge. You have to learn, and for new players, it sucks. It's not fun. I was actually going to say the same thing with Rocket League. I think Rocket League's such a skill-based game now. I don't know what to tell you guys. I've been playing recently, and I've literally lost like 5 matches in a row on doubles and on standard. And I'm champ 3. I'm always the top of my team. I don't know what to do, man. I swear my teammates like miss these open nets. I'm just like, what? I'm on a 2 losing streak in doubles and a 5 losing streak on standard. I don't know what to do, man. 1v1 though, I'm not ranked yet, but I keep playing champ 1s and champ 2s, so I'll probably get ranked in like champ 1 somewhere. I don't understand how some players get to champ 1 in solos. Like, I'm playing my ranked matches right now. I'm not ranked in solo or 1v1s because I just haven't done it yet. But I play one kid, and he's good. He's okay, you know. Get some lucky goals because I literally suck at ones. And then the next kid I play is like a champ 2, and this kid is terrible. Like, he's going for he's going for air drags and stuff, and I'm just like, what are you doing? And maybe it works against some people, I guess. Maybe that style works. The style that works against me is just these ball chasers, bro. They'll have no boost, and I know they have no boost, but they just run at me. They don't give me any room to try to set up. They don't give me any room to do anything, bro, and it's so annoying because my main style in 1v1 is bounce shots and flick shots. That's what I do. I never really go for off-the-wall shots, air dribbles, ceiling shots. I don't really go for that because they're too, I think, predictable, in my opinion, to go up against. And, you know, obviously one thing I need to learn is, you know, how to 50-50, you know, shots. Like, I watch, you know, Johnny Boy, and he casts these 1v1s, and a lot of these pros are like, they're either going for these like 50-50s right in front of the net and winning, or they're going for like the fake shot and then they fly up and hit the guy in net type thing. I just got to get used to that, I guess. I mean, I just have to play more ones because I kind of suck. I will say Rumble, I'm about to be champ in Rumble. Whew, I got Diamond 3, Div 3 on my ranking there. I didn't lose a match on my ranks through Rumble. I was doing that with my brother. And I think the Rumbled ranks is funny because, like, I can guarantee you that a lot of these kids playing Rumbled rank play it so they can get to champ and say they're champ in something, but they're actually like plats, because these kids, they're not going for like anything, bro. It's kind of, it's hard to explain, man. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening today. I got an orientation for a job. I got a job at Home Depot. So that's today. And then, yeah, I work overnight. I'm going to be working from like, I don't even know, sometime in the afternoon to like 2 in the morning. That's going to be my shift. I don't know. It's part-time. It's not full-time or anything. So we'll see how that goes. I'll still be able to do the podcast and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. We've pretty much talked about everything. Apex Legends, talked a little bit about what I'm doing with gaming right now. You know, I still like to play games competitively, and Rocket League and Dead by Daylight are those games that I can like get some of that competitiveness off. And then, you know, we play Black Ops 4 as like more of a team game. I don't really play Rocket League or Dead by Daylight with like anyone, like friends wise, because I don't really have any friends that play those games or are even at my rank, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, that's kind of what gaming is right now. We're just waiting for something new, and I guess Apex Legends is the new thing for a lot of people. For me, it's okay. We're just looking for that next game though, and I'm really hoping, with all the rumors, that the next Call of Duty is Modern Warfare 4, and I'm hoping it's fantastic. Now, actually, just on my Twitter feed, Call of Duty just posted a thing. It says always bet on black. So I'm guessing one of the new multiplayer maps is going to be at a casino. Fantastic, Treyarch. Fantastic. That is just, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I bought the pass, so like, I'm really hoping that it's going to be a good DLC, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I guess we'll see and we'll wait and we'll find out, and we'll see where the future of this Call of Duty takes us. I mean, League Play's not even out yet. Jeez, bro. Come on, man. Just copy the Black Ops 2 format. It was literally perfect. I don't know what they're trying to do, but they're trying to go overboard, and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, there we go, guys. That's going to do it for the Average Gamer Podcast. A little bit of a shorter one. Well, I don't know what your terms of shorter are, but there we go. That's going to do it for the podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in a couple of days for another podcast. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.